Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement as I'm watching all the things, including Percy Jackson Season 1, Episode 2, where we've had an okay start, solid beginning. We were introduced to our protagonist in their everyday world, essentially the first 10 minutes of the movie. Yeah, it was first the 10 minutes of the movie. So what did we get now that was a wee bit differently? And I think that was more of Percy's struggle as a child, just always just in his head, daydreaming about things, seeing things from the other side. What do they call it? The mist or the veil? How that caused him to feel like an outsider as a child. His one and only friend Grover. Now he is on the run for his life because his otherness has been discovered by those who want to destroy him, basically. Yes. I think that's it in a nutshell. But what I also found interesting, though, was the mom in this was a lot bolder, I guess you could say. A little bit more seemingly in control of where she was and why. Whereas in the movie, she seemed just more frumpy. Not frumpy, but just, this is my lot in life, I'm accepting it. Whereas mom in this series was more, just a little bit more. Does that make sense? A little bit more. Fascinating, but I'm excited to get to it. Thank you so much for being with me on this adventure. Okay, so we're going to get under the big cozy blanket. I have a beverage or 2 or 3 nearby. I have all of you. You're also going to remember full episode watch along is available on Patreon. Link down below, as well as links to the Instagrams, Patreon. All the stuff is down below. So yeah, let's get to it. And if you're wondering, on today's menu, this is an extra large Alfonso cocktail. I had friends over last night. We had an open bottle of Prosecco. Has to be drank in a reasonable amount of time, right? We don't let it go to waste. As if that's not creepy at all.
You drool when you sleep.
Thanks.
It's okay. You're safe.
For now. You have to always add the for now. Especially at the beginning of the story. The Minotaur horn.
It's a big deal to kill a monster like that, so I wanted everyone to know.
Did you see it? Did you see what happened to my mom?
Well, how sad.
My job was to protect you, to get you here safely.
My job was not to protect your mom.
Your job was to get me here alive. Your job is done.
You're now dead to me too.
It was so important I get here because my father's a god. So I'm gonna go find him.
Oh, he thinks his dad is there. Oh. Oh.
Excuse me? I'm Percy Jackson. I'm new here.
Peter Johnson is here.
Wow.
Mr. D, camp director. Mr. D, this is Percy Jackson.
Yeah, Grover. I heard him the first time.
But did you?
Did you?
That's Dionysus.
Which means he's gonna be perpetually hungover.
The god, Dinah?
Yes.
Or you can sway him with a good bottle of wine, right? Was he just drinking a Diet Coke?
I think my dad may be around here somewhere. But I think I should see him. Can you help me?
Because I just lost my mom.
Actually,
I had a fright. I need a connection to something, please.
I think I can. Son.
Dad?
Yes, Peter.
It's Percy.
Exactly. In the galley, there is a bottle of 1985 Chateau Aubryon. Will you go fetch that for me?
Is that really all you have to say to me?
Hey.
Did Percy really think this man would have wooed his mother? Because again, his mother seemed pretty hip. He seems hip in a different way. Okay, I see where they're going with the CGI. Slightly wonky, but you do what you got to.
My father won't talk to me unless I get him a drink. Well, this all seems totally normal and reasonable.
No. Mr. D is not your father. Mr. D knows that Zeus has forbidden him from consuming alcohol.
It's the Diet Coke. I'll drink for you, Dionysus. What would alcohol do to a god? Really, truly. Truly, really.
I lost your pen sword thingy. Hopefully that wasn't your only one.
Check your pocket.
No, I lost it the other night.
Check your pocket.
This is a magic pen that will always come back to you like the Sword of Gryffindor.
Unless you surrender it, it will always find its way back to you.
Good to know.
12 cabins. The 12 Olympian gods. Each cabin is home to the children that god has claimed.
That's a lot of children.
Great. Which one am I?
That's a lot of children.
You haven't been claimed, Percy.
Well, when do I get claimed?
Your father might claim you tomorrow. It might be next week. It might be...
Never.
And his mom wouldn't say, hey, this is your pops? Well, she's not available to answer right now. However, wouldn't they have known?
There is a place for you. Here.
The unclaimed ones?
Hermes, god of travelers. His cabin is home to both his own children and the unclaimed.
Okay. And the unclaimed. That's terrible.
Is Percy Jackson. I trust you will see to whatever he needs.
And how long are they there until they're claimed? Oh. This stuff's the little mattress. Oh, the little air mattress. Is it even air? Is it straw? Those little blue gummy jelly bellies.
Heard what happened to you on the hill, and I just wanted to say I'm really sorry. I know what you're going through. Believe me.
Did you lose your mother while fighting a Minotaur too?
I'm Luke.
Luke. So this is Luke. So then where do the satyrs live, sleep? Wow. Is that his mom? Oh, we've switched scenes. Mr. Bruner's there?
So I went to the Cloven Council, and they had actually heard of this happening before. And that when a mortal is really close to death, Hades himself can actually reach out and...
Yes, we know.
Haven't told Percy anything yet.
No.
I don't want to lie to him anymore.
Oh.
So you don't want to lie to your little friend? I suggest you steer clear of him then. Because you will say nothing to him about this.
So the Minotaur was gonna kill Percy's mom. She should have been dead. But Hades, before she died. Oh, that's an interesting way to explain that.
Justice.
I was gonna say he's just out in the sand dunes by himself.
Do you not know who you're...
Am I unclaimed? No. Hermes is my father. That doesn't matter. We're all on the same team here.
Why is that okay? Why do they get to bring us here to just ignore some of us?
The sooner you stop worrying about that, the sooner you can enjoy what this place actually does offer.
Which is?
Glory.
Glory.
People listen closer when you talk. They work harder to be your friend. And they think twice about messing with you.
Hey!
Jeez.
Knock it off, Clarice. It's like his first day.
It's Clarice.
Like, you want attention around here, dummy? Better be ready for it when it comes.
Well, she seems nice.
Aries kids. They come by it honestly.
So they leave you alone because glory. So if I get glory, Clarice won't mess with me either?
Hydra, that's so cute.
I've never done anything like this before, and it looks super dangerous.
Yeah, you never killed a Minotaur before either. Until you did.
Fair. So just pretend you're being attacked by the Hydra monster.
I wouldn't.
Because what fun is shooting an arrow unless it's on fire?
Should I try again?
No!
Let him try. Where's Festus? Oh, jeez. Now it's on fire.
Is there a Greek god of disappointment?
Oasis. But
Oasis?
and the whole thing isn't really disappointment, it's more like failure.
So there's a lot of Greek gods. So only 12 of them have claimed their children?
Our turn.
A turn for what?
Burnt offerings. The gods like the smell, so it gets their attention before you say a prayer. You burn what you'll miss the most. Then they know you really mean what you're about to say, so they listen.
Miss the most is gonna burn his jelly bellies. Although they'll more likely melt than actually burn.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, this is so sad.
I don't know if I'm doing this right. I hope you can hear me.
I love that he's trying to talk to his mom and not his father.
I think I've made some friends here. I mean, ignoring me is one thing, but he doesn't get to ignore you. I'm gonna make him come down here. I'm gonna make him see us both. Hey,
What?
guys. Can't sleep, huh?
Jeez.
Every new kid shows up here and they think they're special.
I don't think Percy's actually ever done that.
Do you think you're special?
His mother just died. He's going through some things.
Some kids gotta learn the hard way.
Oh, that toilet bowl does not look clean. At all in the slightest. Well, that was well aimed. Now, I thought Clarice was closer to his age.
Wait, I know you.
I'm Annabeth.
Are you stalking me, Annabeth?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Why?
Well, I've been waiting to see if something like this would happen. So I'd know if you can help me
Help you do what?
win capture the flag.
That's her goal, is to win, capture the flag. Does she do that with every new kid that appears?
We should cut her a break.
Whose side are you on anyway?
Oh, hers. She's my little sister. Maybe I should back up.
Yeah, please.
Before camp, I was on the road. Me and a forbidden kid I met along the way. Her name is Thalia.
Yeah.
A long time ago, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades agreed their children were becoming too powerful, so they made a pact not to father anymore. So Zeus broke that pact until Thalia. The forbidden kid attracts trouble. One day, we find this little girl hiding in an alley, Annabeth. Thalia didn't make it, but Annabeth and me, we did. And we've been family ever since. Chiron's been promising her for years. One day, a demigod would arrive who was fated to go on a quest that even Chiron couldn't prevent.
So what happens when these kids get older? They just go out into the world and become just demigod adults in the world? And how many more demigod babies are out there? Because the way he was talking sounded as if it was years ago. Was it only 1 or 2 or 3 years ago? Because it sounds like years. So how long has this camp been around? How long has this camp been around? Who started this camp? Yes. My brain has gone. I have questions.
Maybe I won't even need a sword. I'm gonna need a sword.
Company! Move out!
Oh, her hair is ripe to be pulled. Is this like a real place they set up? Like a real place? Actually, I think my oldest squidlet was telling me they were filming this in Vancouver area. So I'm sure that's Vancouver.
Okay, you're better at this than me. But I need this to go well today. I need my father to see it go well.
You still don't get where you fit into all this, do you?
Obviously not.
Game on.
Oh! What did she do?
Gift from my mom.
Does gift from her mom work on anybody who wears that hat or just Annabeth? And how did she get... Oh! And how many brothers and sisters does Annabeth have? I wonder. 'Cause there's a lot of kids for 12 gods. They look like... How did that person not lose an arm?
Straight through the woods to their flag.
Clarice hunts in those woods for the first few hours. You know that.
Annabeth's got a plan. Percy's on it.
Percy is on it.
When it's time, he's gonna be ready.
Pumpkin, not the time for flossing. Not the time for flossing. With your back to whomever's coming up behind you. Oh, sweet summer child. What task were you given? What was the task he was given? Dude, for a kid who was like, I need to do well. Please, I need to make sure my dad sees me do well. What was this plan? Just goof off?
Yeah, glory's fine. Revenge is more fun.
So my task is to kill you? My task today is now to kill you. That's her plan. Now, Percy, have you been practicing with the sword and shield at all? No. So why do you think automatically you'll be any good? So is Percy's job distract Clarice? So the others can capture the flag? Ooh, that's a good move. He broke the staff? Broke the staff. His job was distraction.
Were you here the whole time?
Yes.
You were here the whole time and you didn't help me?
Yes.
Now, I thought Ares was one of the three main gods.
Percy.
Or one of the main gods. Zeus, Ares, and Hades. And Poseidon.
I don't understand.
I think Pops just claimed you, kid.
Your dad's calling.
So you need to answer it by grabbing it?
Percy Jackson, son of Poseidon.
Oh, and there's a house.
As
What's
a
the house?
forbidden child of the sea god, you are singular amongst demigods.
The house was sitting there the whole time?
For months now, Zeus and Poseidon have been locked in a dispute over the Master Bolt, and it has been stolen.
Who stole it?
You did.
Your father needs your help. An ultimatum has been given to him by Zeus that if he doesn't return the bolt by the summer solstice in 1 week,
1 week, okay.
there will be war. That is your quest. You
New
must
kid.
leave immediately.
Leave?
Leave.
Poseidon has ignored me my entire life.
You are his son.
I am Sally Jackson's son.
That's right,
Sally
kid.
Jackson.
You respect his mother's name.
You will accept this quest.
I won't.
Hey, everybody. I have news. Sally Jackson is alive.
Now he'll go down to the underworld.
Your mother was stolen by Hades, which means she's with him now in the underworld.
When do we leave?
I have so many questions that I know a bunch of its backstories. Probably was explained better in the books. Such as, what if Percy hadn't shown up at the camp? Zeus gave Poseidon a week to get the bolt back. What if Percy hadn't shown up? Now, of course, we had Miss Dodds who was saying, Percy, where is it? Where is it? Alluding to she thought Percy might have had the bolt. But that is knowing what happens at the end, going back. But what if Percy hadn't shown up? And also, like, what is the gestation period of a god? How many children, how many boys, brothers and sisters does Annabeth have in the Athena hut? And these were all children born within the last 18 to 14 years ago. I mean, like, this is all recent history-ish. There's a lot of kids. I think I would feel more secure in that part of the storytelling if there were fewer children. Because there's a lot. Again, for 12, we've had, what, 30, 40 kids. That's a lot of children. Now, if it was dad was a father, dad, God, multiple children at the same time. That makes sense. Female God. See where I'm going, right? Right. Okay. Yeah, that drink was strong. But, so yeah, why? And now, Percy, your dad has claimed you. You must go and save the world. You're welcome. I know that's part of the story, but still. Yeah, I can totally see why they aged them up in the movies, because it does kind of sort of make more sense for the gravity of the situation of save the world 13, 14-year-old. I'm guessing is how old Percy is in this series. And the whole camp thing, while it's fun, it's still a little, I've got questions. Am I having a good time? Yes, I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying seeing Percy, come into his own, gather his community, which makes me so sad. Again, knowing what happens in the future, that this community he thinks he found, which he does find, but not in the way that he thinks he has or knows he has or is as it is. And how he thought he lost his mom forever. Now there's a choice he can save her. So of course he's going to go. So it seems as if the journey is going to go. We're starting the official journey now. We're at our first twist point. I'm excited to see how it lays out. And I do want you with me there for those adventures. So please, in the meantime, this is your reminder that if you haven't in a while, stand up, stretch a little bit, take a few laps around the living room, go eat something, and then you're going to come back and watch the next episode in the queue. So thanks again, you all, and until next time.